Hey everyone, welcome back to Kiwi and Pixel. You can hear them playing in the background, I'm sure. I'm actually in a different room than they are right now. They're downstairs and I'm up here. So I imagine you're probably just going to want to listen to them talk and not have to listen to me. But we've got a fun video coming that we should be posting probably tomorrow morning. But in the meantime, if you want to ask questions in the chat, feel free. We're going to be here. what you're hearing right now is Pixel chewing on the cage bars. We don't know why he does this, but he seems to like to do it a lot. And I think sometimes he just does it for attention. He'll do it when he wants Kiwi's attention. He'll do it when he wants our attention. And he'll just sit there and do it for like 10 or 15 minutes at a time. And if we look at him and tell him to stop, he'll actually stop doing it. But then he'll go right back to doing it after we look away. It's pretty funny. You're quite lucky right now because Kiwi is talking up an absolute storm. He said, "This aggression will not stand, man." And he said a whole bunch of other stuff just now, if you're listening. Tatum Rose, thank you for the $2. We really appreciate it. If you send us some talking bird videos, we might be able to include them on our channel. So thank you again. Melissa says, "My parakeet Luna loves to listen to Kiwi and Pixel. She's going nuts right now with Kiwi." I bet she is. Vingesh says, "We have 4 budgies and 3 of them don't want to play with the 4th one. Any ideas on how to make them get along?" I wish I knew. We've never had more than 2 budgies, and we can't seem to get the 2 that we have to get along in the same cage. So that's all I can really say. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, we think Kiwi broke his toe or his foot in a night fright, like he got stuck in the cage bars overnight, or he was flapping around and got stuck on one of the perches. We don't actually know what happened, but he broke some blood feathers, which we were able to fix, and then he broke blood feathers again a couple days later. And so yeah, the vet said just to make sure that he rests, not to trim his nails for 6 weeks, just to give him food and water in a nice and accessible place. And so you can see we've put some bowls up toward Kiwi's perches, and he just seems to stay up there in the corner where he's most comfortable right now. But his toe is not great. It's not bleeding. It's not inflamed right now, but his toe kind of does this in the front, kind of folds over the other one where it shouldn't. It should be just like that. It just goes like that. So yeah, his foot's not doing so great, but he doesn't seem to be too bothered by it. That is way too big. Okay, I want to show you something. If I can make it smaller. On our website, we have links to our Kiwi and Pixel store, our Teespring store, and I'll put these in the chat here in just a moment. I highly encourage you for the holidays, although hopefully it arrives before Christmas, I don't know if it would, to order Kiwi and Pixel holiday shirts. We have sweaters, we've got sweatpants, we've got all sorts of cool Kiwi Pixel holiday stuff. And the video that I'm going to be posting pretty soon is of our climbing gym, where they had an ugly holiday sweatshirt contest, and we both went last night climbing in our fantastic holiday attire. And for myself, it was this Kiwi and Pixel sweatpants and sweatshirt, and I got lots and lots of looks at people from people at the climbing gym, and I think I definitely won. If there were to be a contest, I probably would have won the grand prize for it. But tomorrow you'll see a video of me climbing a giant rock wall in my Kiwi and Pixel holiday costume. Suzanne, thanks for joining. Indeed, Kiwi and Pixel do talk. Kiwi, the one in the left cage over here, is 8.5 years old, and he probably knows somewhere along the lines of 60 words, I think, and a bunch of phrases, probably, I don't know, 20 or more phrases. He's pretty smart and learns pretty quick. And then Pixel on the right side, because we got him later and he's more bonded to other birds, he actually mostly just imitates what Kiwi does. And so you can hear Pixel talking in phrases that we've taught Kiwi, but in Kiwi's voice. So it's kind of like a game of telephone. Just Add Color says, hello, I just got a parakeet. I only got one for now because I don't want to have together in case they fight, but how long before they get adjusted? I've had them for 4 days. Well, at 4 days, your bird is brand new to you, and he thinks you are brand new to him as well. And it could be months before your bird is fully acclimated to your house. So always make sure that you give your bird plenty of attention and plenty of space if he needs it. But it's going to be some time before your bird gets used to you in your house and becomes more comfortable with you. We've noticed that ever since we put the food a little bit taller in the cage for Kiwi, that he has been eating a lot more. And we think that's because when he broke his blood feather that he lost quite a bit of blood for a bird. Of course, birds are tiny, you know. Kiwi's only an ounce. And so to lose any blood is to lose probably too much blood. And so ever since we put his food up where he can get to it more easily without having to climb up and down the cage, he's been eating a lot. And I think that him eating a lot is a sign of him healing, and that his body is working extra hard to recover from his little tiny bird injury. Melissa is asking, what are the plants on the bottom of their enclosures? That is kitty grass, also known as wheatgrass, and it's something you can find at pretty much any pet store and many grocery stores too. I'm going to send a Wikipedia article about what wheatgrass is. Let's see here. There you go. Normally I would take them out and let them play right now, but they need to be resting in their cages a little bit more, and they're missing some flight feathers, so they really can't fly right now, and if I put them on top of the cages, they're going to try to fly off. And if they fly off, then they end up on the carpet, and because their nails are a little bit long, then they get stuck in the carpet, so it ends up being a little bit too much drama. Yeah, just add color. You mentioned they're kind of quiet right now. If you were here about 10 minutes ago, they were making all sorts of noise. Suzanne is asking, do we cover them at night? Yes, we do. I think it helps them stay a little bit warmer at night, and also keeps them from being distracted by any flashes of light or anything like that. Sometimes some people leave like a nightlight on so that the birds can see a little bit around the cages, but we've done that sometimes and not at other times. But in general, most people cover their bird cages at night. It also helps them calm down at nighttime as well. We're going to be coming up on the end of our live stream pretty soon here, but if you have any other questions, please do feel free to leave them in the chat or leave comments on the video after it is done processing and online. We're happy that everybody stopped by today, and always happy to do live streams for you. And, our advice, if you have an injured bird, always contact a vet. If you have a bird at all, it's always a good idea to know who your local avian veterinarians are. Many vets don't work on birds at all, and many vets don't take new patients for quite a long time. So it's good to have somebody in your address book who is familiar with birds and knows how to work on them. A kind of secondary but not as reliable source of information is joining the, I think it's called the Parrot 911 group on Facebook, where they have qualified people who will give you advice on parrot and bird injuries or illnesses in case anything emergent comes up. So always have a plan just in case your birds get hurt or sick. That way you can treat them as soon as possible, because with birds it's even more critical that you get them help and attention before it becomes too dangerous. So thanks for stopping by and watching Kiwi and Pixel the Parakeets. We will see you on the next stream, and cheers, and thanks for being part of our little bird life here. Take care.